The luxury effect, unveiling the surprising connection between wealth and wildlife. A hidden paradise, uncovering the secret to a healthier life. In a world where ecology often focuses on untouched natural wonders, a fascinating phenomenon has emerged right in our backyards. That luxury effect reveals a surprising truth: wealthier areas are not just home to more wildlife but also a greater diversity of species. This discovery challenges our understanding of urban ecology and has profound implications for our health and well-being. The birth of an urban ecology revolution. It all began in the desert city of Phoenix, Arizona, where a team of ecologists dared to shift their gaze from pristine rainforests to their own neighborhoods. Armed with measuring tools and clipboards, they embarked on a mission to map urban plant distribution. The curious onlookers, including enthusiastic little kids, added a touch of fun to their adventure. Professor Ann Kinzig, from Arizona State University, recalls, "It made me look at cities differently." And indeed, their findings did just that. Challenging traditional ecological theories. Existing ecological theories, which explained plant distribution based on factors like geography and weather, fell short in urban settings. The scientists realized they might need a new theory, and they were right. The urban data consistently pointed to one dominant factor: the wealth of nearby residents. This finding, published in 2003 as the luxury effect, marked a paradigm shift in urban ecology. Heat, wealth, and wildlife, a complex relationship. In Phoenix, researchers initially wondered if heat was the culprit. The desert environment, with its scarce water and extreme temperatures, seemed a likely suspect. However, as they delved deeper, they found that wealth played a more significant role. A mere $10,000 increase in median household income resulted in a 0.3°C decrease in surface temperature. This finding suggests that wealthier residents not only plant more vegetation but also maintain it, creating cooler, more biodiverse environments. A global phenomenon, from deer to bats. But the luxury effect isn't limited to Phoenix. Researchers have observed it in various cities, with different species, and in environments where heat is less critical. Black-tailed deer in British Columbia, for instance, prefer the wealthier parts of town with their gardens, golf courses, and parklands. The luxury effect has been documented in plants and animals across North America, Europe, New Zealand, Burundi, China, and Australia. Even ancient Egypt saw different insect species in wealthier areas compared to those where Laborus lived. The surprising consistency of the luxury effect. Professor Kinzig expresses her surprise not at the fact that human actions shape biodiversity, but at the consistency of the luxury effect. She notes, "You would expect different types of people to create landscapes that support different species, but you wouldn't necessarily expect the rich to always experience higher biodiversity." The power of human agency, controlling our urban ecosystems. Jeff Ackley, a U.S. government regulatory biologist, discovered the luxury effect in Phoenix's rich lizards. He found that household income was one of the best predictors of nearby lizard diversity. Ackley explains, humans control everything in urban environments. When people have the time and resources, they can shape their backyards, and most seem to prefer more diverse vegetation. The luxury effect indoors, a counterintuitive finding. But the luxury effect isn't confined to gardens. A study in the US found that wealthier homes have twice as many types of arthropods living indoors compared to less wealthy homes. This counterintuitive result highlights the need for further research into indoor ecology. Microbes, immunity, and the luxury effect. While no studies have specifically looked at the luxury effect on urban microbes, research suggests that poorer people typically have more inflammatory and immune diseases, possibly linked to a lack of exposure to microbial life. Dr. James Kinross, a consultant surgeon at Imperial College London and author of Dark Matter, The New Science of the Microbiome, emphasizes the importance of contact with biodiverse environments, soil, and animals for our health. He warns, almost all diseases of the immune system are on the rise. There's something about our urban systems that detaches us from nature and, consequently, from the microscopic ecosystems we need to maintain our health. Nature deficiency, a growing concern. Biodiversity loss is a global issue, but it often refers to extinctions and species decline in the wider environment. However, a growing body of research shows that biodiversity loss in the human body is also a concern. The concept of nature deficiency highlights how nature loss in our bodies influences our health. Reversing health inequalities, the role of biodiversity. To address these health inequalities, scientists emphasize the importance of preserving and expanding biodiversity in the outside world. A study in Finland showed that teenagers living with biodiverse gardens had reduced allergy and autoimmune problems. The luxury effect is not just an interesting ecological pattern but another layer of social and structural injustices present in cities, write a group of researchers reviewing the phenomenon. Explore more of our Age of Extinction coverage and follow our biodiversity reporters, Phoebe Weston and Patrick Greenfield, in the Guardian app for the latest nature stories.